help a high elf out? My toes have gone numb and I can't feel my knees. Whew. Oh, look at you, an eye-catching adventurer with an ambiguous smile. I could really use your help. I was on my way to meet some dear friends when I got caught in this trap. Oh, this? Just an average day for me. But say, if you help me out of this ice, I'll tell you all about it. I'll happily pass some coin your way, too, for the inconvenience. Please? Oh, you're the best. Seriously, I was worried I'd be stuck in there until the warm season. Oh, I may never feel warm again. But where are my manners? Nice to meet you. Name's Tanlorin, and that ice trap was definitely not on my schedule today. Now, I suppose I owe you an explanation. Have you ever heard of a group called the Garland Ring? We try to keep a low profile. We're a group of high elves trying to make Somerset society just a tiny bit better for us little people. Thanks to that trap, I'm running late and could use some more assistance. Did I mention we're well-funded? I think some rivals hoped to delay me from reaching my friends. I was supposed to meet with 2 Garland Ring members at Monkey's Rest. Now I'm worried they might be in danger. Would you come with me? I could use the help, and you seem very capable. I knew I could count on you the moment you wandered by. You've got that twinkle in your eye. My friends Wisteria and Oleander should have set up camp at Monkey's Rest. Let's go and make sure they're all right. I'll meet you there. I'm anything for my rescuer. Ask away, friend. I'm as easy to crack as that ice. If I tell you about the ring, I'd have to stick a dagger in your gut. I'm joking. Mostly. How do I put this? The High Elf colleges make decisions that affect the people of Tamriel, and some in those colleges use their positions to turn a profit. Our goal is to apply pressure to those well-placed individuals. Sometimes these, what to call them, these wartime profiteers, they often have secrets, adulterous affairs, fraudulent treasuries, gambling debts, that sort of thing. Ha! Not everyone considers our work to be for the greater good. But if I let a few frozen toes stop me from doing what I love, I'd never have met a stunning adventurer such as yourself. Wisteria can be a bit cold, so let me... Wait, they're not here. Let's look around. That scarf! I gave it to Wisteria. That note's barely legible. Looks like the monkeys got at it. That charm belongs to Oleander. He says it brings him luck. He'd never just leave it behind. This note you found mentions the ice trap, and Wisteria and Oleander aren't here. Something is definitely wrong. Members of the Ring are always ready for trouble, but what if our rivals got the better of them? Sort of. I have my suspicions. I need to check in with my mentor Hyacinth. He might have a suggestion about what to do here. I even have a fancy way to contact him. You'll love this. Hyacinth is an accomplished mage, loves poking around in old ruins. This little bit of spellcraft is his work.
Volcup, I can't see you. Did you crack the magical lattice sitting on it again?
I didn't. I've never done that. The ice trap must have messed with the spell. You talk to him while I try to fix it.
Another lattice broken, Volcup. Those aren't easy to weave together, you know. Are you with Wisteria and Oleander? No one has checked in. We need to make our move now before we lose our quarry. Volcup, what's wrong with your voice? Sounds ghastly. And why are you at Monkey's Rest? Wisteria and Oleander were headed for the old mine, Toothmore Gully. That's where the hidden base is. Did the others not tell you? Yes. Didn't you read the brief? No, you never read the brief. Why do I even bother? Look, find the others. They can't be far. And know, before you ask, you cannot bring back any of those monkeys. Wait, what? Who is this?
Small Gully? That wasn't... Never mind. Why would they go to Toothmall Gully without me? And leave behind their scarf and charm? Remember I said we like to cause trouble for ne'er-do-wells high up in Somerset Society? There's this group we've been tracking. We think they're dangerous. Attractive and smart. I'm so glad you stopped to help me. Even if they've been captured, they probably were taken to Toothmall Gully. Now, that place is huge, but I have a little something that will help us locate them. We call it a tracker fly. It's a magical construct, another Hyacinth invention. It'll focus in on Wisteria if we apply a special concoction, resonating fluid. Each ring member uses a unique formula. I happen to know Wisteria's is made with river lilies and silver dust. Amazing! Let's see. River lilies should be easy enough to find along the stream near Fair. Oh, and ask my friend Shirabi and Matissan to sell you the silver dust. Tell her buttercups aren't weeds, and she'll know you're with me. There's a big rock just west of Skywatch, near the road. I'll set up a little alchemy station there. We can use it to combine the lilies and silver dust, whip up some resonating fluid, and find my friends. Hey! I can feel my toes again! Ugh, sorry. Happy to answer any questions, but I just saw a monkey eat the most horrid-looking bug. There's just so much goo. Please, go ahead. You have my undivided attention now. What would you like to know? A lucky guess? Ugh, I owe you better than that. My relationship with Wisteria is complicated. We've had these intense, lengthy chats, and I know so much about her, but... Sorry. We can talk about this more later, after we find her and Oleander. Sure. I was wondering when you'd ask. Not exactly subtle, are they? My family convinced me to get them. They're magical, something to keep me a little more contained? My family members are renowned mages, every one of them. But growing up, my relationship with magic was always a little more wild, unstable. These tattoos are meant to keep the magic, to keep me under control. No, it doesn't really hurt to talk about it anymore. Thanks to Wisteria, actually. She really helped me get my magic under control. Mostly. Together, we even discovered a few things. Maybe I'll show you later, if you play your cards right.
Dinivans, you heard wrong. We have some on hand for inlays, but Chirabi will need to see your guild license first. Or if you're looking to make a bulk order, you'll have to speak with this one's employer. Ah, did that flowery, smooth talker put you up to this? Is that oaf too good to give Chirabi a visit now? Fine, some silver dust for you. Just let that delinquent know that they still owe me for that night in Skywatch.
Over here, friend. I assume you got everything we need? I hope Chirabi didn't give you a hard time. She's quick to show her claws, but you should hear the way she purrs when... You know what? Never mind. I'll take those ingredients now, if you please. Perfect! I'll get this made right up. The concoction doesn't need to be precise. Hyacinth tried to explain it to me once. It's a symbolic link to the person you're trying to find. Then we head to Tooth Mall Gully. Once inside, we just need to find a clear spot to fill the fly's reservoir with the resonating fluid. The little guy will go after Wisteria faster than a slode takes to a swimming hole. Glad you made it, friend. Next, we'll need to find a spot in... And here we are, Tooth Mall Gully. Let's head inside and find a suitable place to activate the tracker fly. Once it's on the move, we'll have to race after it. Wisteria, and if we're lucky, Oleander too. If Oriole is feeling merciful today, we'll find them together, unhurt, and at the door to this secret hideout. And wondering where I am, as usual. Hey, I'm trying to say it out into the world so the gods hear me. Either way, thanks for helping out a stranger today, friend. Now, let's get in there. Let's find a spot to activate the tracker fly.
Easy. Just put the sword down.
Damn!
I almost ended up with a few extra holes there.
There, just ahead. Give me a moment. Just have to unfurl the wings. It's already charged with magica. Now pour in the resonating fluid and get ready to move. Follow that fly! This is it! Wisteria must be just beyond this door. Do you see Wisteria anywhere? Say Thalmor? This isn't good. Let's keep looking. Oh no. Oleander. Hello? Is someone there? She's alive. Hurt. What did they do to you?
I didn't play nice. It hurts to smile.
We're here thanks to my new friend. Talk to them for a moment while I work on this lock.
A new friend of Tanlorin's. They do have a propensity for picking up strays. Sorry, that's rude of me. Blame it on the blood loss and broken ribs. Thank you for coming to my rescue. They do that. Worry. Tan, you should know, Oleander is dead. Neither of us would talk, but he... You know Oleander. He couldn't help but make a scene. I made an example out of him. A threat to keep me in line. The locations of our greenhouses, our hideouts, names of members, past and present, information on jobs we've done, people we've talked to, that kind of thing. Wait, what has Tanlorin told you exactly? I see. Well, don't let me overwhelm you with our problems. Tan, do you need some help with that lock? Maybe your friend will have better luck with it.
Have some faith. It's unlocked. Let me help you, Wisteria.
Tan, if I'd known a broken rib would get you to fawn over me, I'd have done this ages ago.
Impressive, isn't she? Let's talk outside. I want to make sure she's all right.
Tanlorin, I'm sorry about Oleander.
You're hurt and you're the one apologizing? I'll mourn Oleander soon enough. Right now, I'm just happy you're safe.
You're incorrigible.
Oleander was kind. Maybe a bit too dashing for his own good, but you would have liked him. The greenhouses won't be the same without his laughter, his smolder. Look at me, spoiling the mood. I'm not usually this serious, promise. Right. You've earned the truth, friend, and more. The Garland Ring. We don't just try to root out corruption. We're spies. Those elves that captured Wisteria belong to a group that calls themselves the Thalmor. We don't know, not specifically. They're led by people inside the Thalmor proper, hence their not-so-clever name. We thought they were just war profiteers, making coin off the Three Banners War. They never resorted to kidnapping and murder before. The ring has bolt holes we call greenhouses scattered across the Dominion. Hyacinth's is in Greenshade. I want to check that he's safe and get his take on all this. If you decide to walk away, I won't blame you. But I sure would love some company. Ugh, you're amazing. I've known it since I first laid eyes on you. Hyacinth's greenhouse is near Serpent's Grotto, but before we get moving, I just dropped a lot on you. I'm sure you have questions. All right, spit it out. I'll tell you what I know, for whatever that's worth. The day is moving kind of quickly. The eyes of the... No, very, very much no. Everyone in the Garland Ring is like me. Just a regular person who hopes to make tomorrow a little bit better than today. I've heard stories about the eyes. Honestly, they scare me. Oriel must be looking out for me today. She sent me someone that's worked with the eyes of the Queen. I imagine we seem small in comparison, but I promise you we make up for size and charisma, enthusiasm, and winning personalities. So, don't be alarmed, but they're the ruling bureaucracy of the Aldmeri Dominion. The Thalmor consists of, well, exactly who you'd expect. Cannon reeves, merchants, and nobles, all theoretically advising Queen Irene on how to run the Alliance. Precisely, and we've got the papers to prove it. The name alone, in old Aliadun Say, means shadow, so literally, the Shadow Thalmor. It's exactly the kind of pompous affectation a Thalmor official would find appealing. More than any citizen of the Dominion should be comfortable with, if they bother to think about it. Have you ever heard of those veiled inheritance idiots? Xenophobic racists, a lot of them. Rumor is they have support in the Thalmor. Disgusting. It's not much of a story. I have a complicated relationship with my family. I'm technically ousted, if you know what that means. Anyway, I'm pretty good with my hands. You saw how I handled that lock. I took to thieving to make ends meet. I'm in the Garland Ring because I'm a thief. I was snatching rings and coins of some rich nobles in Skywatch when I looked behind me and realized one of my marks was following me. I thought he was going to turn me in to the city guard, but he wanted to compliment me. Said he was impressed and offered me a how did he put it? A job that would make frequent use of my skills. And here we are today. Listen, I have a boat tucked away on the Skywatch docks. We can use it to get to Greenshade if you need it.
Tan, these people, they're dangerous. Promise me you'll keep clear of them.
I'll be fine. I learned from the best, after all. Ugh, you're amazing. I've known it since I first laid eyes on you.
Thank you for helping Tanlorin. They're a torch bug, that one. A bright light, but prone to wanderlust. They needed a rock today, and you fit the bill. I'm grateful. More than you know. I've gotten into worse scrapes. Tan and I can tend to my wounds, and I'll make for one of the greenhouses. I appreciate the concern, though. I'm not one to turn down a little attention, especially from Tanlorin, when I can get them to focus.
Here, friends! The entrance is just up this hillside. Hyacinth will want to hear what happened. And I need to break the news about Oleander. Hyacinth! We need to talk about the Oridon mission. Hyacinth? The place looks ransacked. Ugh, and by Oriel, what's that smell? We're too late. Look at this place. And that smell. Gods. Spread out. I don't think Hyacinth's still here. But maybe we can learn something about what happened. Hyacinth is a genius. If the Say Thalmor took him, he'd find a way to leave us a message. That's my hope, anyway. So look for anything that appears to be a clue, all right? Come on, Hyacinth. I can't lose you too. Ugh, that skeever musk. No wonder it reeks in here. Ugh. Careful. Those pots release paralytic spores. Nasty stuff. Aw, Hyacinth took my pocket ballista idea seriously. Hyacinth bought a ballista? Amazing. A dead Saythalmor agent pinned to the shelves? That's got to be Hyacinth's handiwork. What did you find? Bottles of musk, spore pods, and a ballista. I wish I'd been here to see this. Knowing Hyacinth, he was taking notes about how effective each was on his attackers. What did you find on that corpse? Anything telling? They knew we were going to be in Auradon, and they used the opportunity to capture Hyacinth. Damn it! This is bad. It says they took him to Rulin Yil's Fall. That's not far from here. We need to look for a red banner. That's where we'll find them. Absolutely. Let me just grab some gear. Won't take but a moment. Then, we can rescue my friend. Hey! How do you feel about kicking down some ancient Ayleid doorways? I keep some supplies here for emergencies. Hyacinth made this armor just for me. Said he was bored. There. Now I'm ready to crack some skulls. Let's get out of here. I'll meet you at Rulin Yil's Fall.
bit tight on the shoulders.
Daedra and cultists won't stop us from saving Hyacinth. Let's find that hideout.
Trade with Khajiit?
that looking banner. That must be our way in. Hyacinth? Are you in here? There! I can see Hyacinth through the bars. Let's get in there.
The outcast elf thawed out. No matter. I'll put you back on ice.
Hyacinth! Hold on, we're here to save you! I can weaken the ward holding Hyacinth, but I need you to deactivate the control pillars.
I'm free. Thank you. Thank you both.
I could never have saved you without my friend here. You've, already met.
Yes, your friend. These Sethalmor are ruthless foes. I'm grateful that you arrived in time. I'm not sure how much longer I would have lasted. Thank you. Borgkup has found a capable ally in you. It would be shorter to list what they weren't interested in. Their questions were numerous and far too specific. I can still feel their magics crawling under my skin. Extremely uncomfortable. This must all seem so strange. What has Borgkup told you? Spies. Reductive. An oversimplification. I'll let Borgkup explain in greater detail. You know, I may have ruptured a lung. I should rest. Thank you again for your aid. Your assistance will not be forgotten. Borgkup, you may tell your friend anything and everything. I wholeheartedly approve.
We did it! We defeated the Sethalmor and saved Hyacinth. Side by side, ooh, what a feeling! I knew you were special. Not everyone would drop everything to assist a stranger. You know, you'd make a great addition to the Garland Ring. Nope. No, I didn't choose my code name. I prefer Tanlorin. It's simple. It's me. Listen, other than some illusions, the Garland Ring has nothing to do with flowers. We genuinely believe that a few people can change Somerset society for the better. I'm not naive. I know we can't change the world overnight, but all you need is one spark to start a fire, right? To start burning away the corruption that eats at my homeland. Out of idle curiosity. Does that... Oh. I like you. Listen, the ring will lay low for a bit. Try to figure out how they learned about our mission. I'm going to have some time on my hands. I'd love to travel with you. I promise not to get you into trouble. Not too much, anyway. Is that so hard to believe? I knew you were special the moment you pulled me from the ice. Thanks to you, Wisteria and Hyacinth are safe and we're alive to mourn Oleander. And I promised you a reward. Here. Compliments of the Garland Ring.
Lord Cup, we should return to the greenhouse. I need to recover and bolster my wards.
Of course. Oh, I hope Wisteria made it back all right. And friends, remember what I said. Call on me anytime. I owe you, and it would be fun.